Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Parallels. This is a French Disney Plus original series. They call it a Disney Plus original series because it's the only place you can see it, I think, in the United States. I don't know if this is actually a Disney production or it's just, sort of imported by Disney. Kind of like Doctor Who is, from the BBC and imported in a sense by Disney Plus, making it a Disney Plus exclusive. Don't know, but that's all I can speculate. This is English overdubbed, at least by default for me. Your mileage may vary depending on where you are and the settings you choose, but this is from 2022. It's one season. So far, 6 episodes in that season, and this is kind of a freaky science fiction drama. It features 4 teens that really good friends. Two of them are brothers. The younger brother's kind of smarter than he should be, and he was like jumped up a grade, and he's kind of peers with the rest of them. But these two brothers, they get along. In fact, they all really get along really well. Everybody's very affectionate toward each other, and a pair of them specifically, one character, and I can't remember his name. Sam, I think it's Sam. He is in love with the only female member of this group, and what's her name? Is it Sophia? I would think that they would list the name, the main 4 characters first, and they don't have pictures, so I can't see who they are just offhand on this thing. But Sam, Bilal, Sophia, and I don't know. Either way. And then there's another kid. Well, the other kid is Bilal. He's an Arabic kid. They make that distinction in the story. But they're all very good friends. And for Bilal's birthday, they after we get established who everybody is, how they're related to each other, of what they their interests are in each other, of course, between the two lead romantic leads. They all sneak off to a cabin in the woods, which always seems like a bad idea. But we also get to meet their parents, by the way, as well, and that doesn't seem really important at first, but it is. One of which gets called off to an emergency back at the office late at night. This plays into the story a little bit. And what we find here is while the kids are out in the woods, they've decorated for the birthday, and they're just having a good time listening to music. One kid even brought a bottle of champagne, which they swiftly break, and they end up not drinking any of it. But they're all hanging out, and suddenly the lights go out. And I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but I need to set things up for you just to get you going here. All the lights go out. Then things start flickering. And we, as viewers, get to see something from one of the kids' points of view. And, well, we actually see each of them in the flickering of light, them changing age. Especially the girl. I wish I could figure out her name. The girl, suddenly she's 90. The next minute, she's a little girl. She's like 6. She's all over the place. She keeps changing ages with every flash of light from the darkness. And all the other kids also keep changing ages in front of each other until everything goes black. And we wake up with... Well, we wake up, yeah. We suddenly, when everything stops, lights come back on, we see one of our main characters, the kid who is about to make out with the girl, and then Bilal. The only difference is Bilal is now like in his 30s or 40s. He's a grown man. Yeah. And this freaks the other kid out. He just runs. Before you know it, there's people sent out. The kids are marked as missing. They don't know what happened to them. Bilal runs to his mother, who sees him as some random dude who just snuck into her car and is trying to rob her. She doesn't recognize him because he's an adult. And what do you do to convince yourself when you just had a teenager at home one minute, and then the next minute he's a grown man, older than you, more than likely? And that is kind of the hook of the whole thing. It's so much better for you to see it rather than me explain it, obviously. But what we get out of this is kind of a really good. It feels. I'm not going to say it's a 100% parallel, but it has the way it's shot, it has a feeling of like Stranger Things. If you like Stranger Things, you might enjoy this. There's no like horror monsters or anything else. It's not like that, but it is definitely, there's no upside down or anything. It's definitely just meant to mess with your mind a little bit. Is there time travel involved? Is it an alternate reality? Is everything just sort of crossing over and crashing together? The weird thing is Bilal, while he's a grown man, has the memories of a teenager. He doesn't know. It looks like he has a wedding band that shows that he's from it's from 1931. So it's 2031, after 2031. And apparently he's married. To who? And how can he prove himself to anyone? Will his best friend believe him? Will his mother believe him? Will the police believe him? And as much as the other kid we follow through the rest of this episode, as much as he tries to explain what happened, what he saw, there's really no explanation why just some random strange man just happens to be in the cabin that was locked from the inside. And where did his other friends go? So that is where we're sitting in the first episode. And while the French, it's a French film, and it's definitely set in the French countryside, and sometimes the English overdubs are not great. This is okay. It's never going to be perfect. You basically need clarity over capturing the full spirit of the actor who is performing the physical part. So for us to understand what's going on, there's sometimes you hear them, you obviously see they have to be speaking, so sometimes it would be gibberish to us, or it would be just like non-essential dialogue, and so the English overdub has to sort of fill in the spaces while that person's talking. So we should just have them say, hey, whoa, yeah, how you doing? Like just making comments and things like that. So yeah, it's not perfect, but I am going to add this. This is something I like parallel universe stories, multiverse stories. I like time travel stuff. And so this is, to me, is kind of surprising. I kind of really, for an alternate language story, I kind of really like this. So definitely, if you're into the sci-fi stuff like I am, definitely check it out. I'm not kidding. So yeah, everybody is so French. Or Vietnamese, which is weird. One of the writers is Vietnamese, I think. So yeah, Parallels. Definitely check it out. I don't know if it's gone beyond one season or not, if anything wraps up, but with only 6 episodes, and they all run about 38 minutes, 36, 37, 38 minutes long each. It's not a long watch. It's not a full hour or anything else. It's not like Game of Thrones or something. But yeah, definitely check it out. Till then, let's pick tomorrow's episode. 257. Is that the very end? Nope, not yet. 257. It's close to the end. 265 is the amount of items we have in this list. But 257, we get another movie. And I don't know what this is. It feels like it could be a Disney Channel movie. I don't know. But we'll see tomorrow when we watch World's Best. Yeah. World's Best. Don't know. World's Best is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.